Messages for Aquarius, please. Nine of Swords, the Tower, Death. Oh boy. 10 of Swords. Oh my God. King of Swords and 2 of Swords. Hierophant. That's overall energy. Jesus Christ. All right, so it definitely looks like something's ending here. You have the 9 of Swords, the Tower, and the Death, and the 10 of Swords. King of Swords could mean that you're dealing with the air sign, or this could just be your own energy. But it looks like it could have been, it might be about a marriage or just a relationship. Overall energy is the Hierophant. So some kind of commitment. And I don't know if you have the 9 of Swords, which is energy of staying up at night, thinking about something over and over again is causing you a lot of anxiety. That's followed by the Tower card. Tower card is kind of like a situation crumbling to the ground all the way down to its foundation and then having to start anew all over again. Then you have the Death card. Death is definitely the ending of something and could also mean the transformation of something, but because of the cards surrounding the Death card, it definitely feels like this is the ending of something. Then you have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is also a very hard ending card. It's a man on the floor with 10 swords in his back. Could also mean some kind of betrayal that took place here. Like being stabbed in the back in some way. Then you have the King of Swords, which is, I feel like it symbolizes a person in this specific reading. So it could be you, could be the person you're dealing with. But it's somebody who is very logical, calculated, emotionally detached. And then you have the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords does indicate some kind of indecision or some kind of stagnancy in some area. So I don't know if someone is trying to end a situation, but doesn't know how and is kind of stuck trying to figure out how to do it. Could also be the reason why you're up at night trying to figure out what to do. But it's a very clear, it's pretty clear reading. Well, it's not even 3 minutes, and I don't really have much else to say. It's just a very hard ending. But I definitely feel like you need advice. We get some advice for Aquarius regarding this person or situation. Okay. All right. So the advice that is coming through, you have the Star card, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. So the Star card, my nose is itchy. Usually when there's like kind of harsh energy, my nose starts to itch. So the main message that I'm getting from these 3 cards is that not to resist your pain. That's probably what this card is about. I feel like someone is suppressing their pain, pretending that they're okay, or pretending like this doesn't bother them. And that's really, really unhealthy. I feel like Spirit is giving you advice to not ignore any kind of sadness or pain that comes to the surface during this time. Because 5 of Wands is like resistance. It's like feeling conflicted or it's like when it bubbles up, you fight it, you know? The 3 of Swords, which means it's definitely there. It's definitely happening. It's definitely hurting. But the 5 of Wands is making me feel like you're suppressing it. And the Star card also being present with these 3 cards makes me feel like you'll never heal if you don't become aware of your true emotions. You don't feel them. You don't feel them out. You don't release them. You're never going to be able to be rid of them. They're just they're going to continue to be stored in different areas of your body. which causes health problems. So you never want to keep that stuff inside. That's strong advice that's coming through for you. Let's see what Romance Angels has to say. Can we get an advice, or not an advice card, a card for Aquarius regarding this person or situation? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, this is the message that coincides with these three cards. Your feelings are there, they're real, and they're worth exploring. Means that you need to feel them out and you need to release them. So don't try to suppress them anymore. That's what's happening here. I know you're good at that, Aquarius. No, y'all can be very emotionally controlled and emotionally detached, but it's never a healthy way to go. Let me get some cards for Aquarius regarding this person or situation, please. Oh, wow. These are the three exact cards that came out last time. You might be dealing with the Capricorn, even though Capricorn's energy was not really like this. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So if you feel like ending something is healthier for you and for them, for both of you, whatever the case may be, then definitely do it for sure. It's definitely not healthy for you to pretend you're not sad about it. Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I feel like this is towards yourself. You have to do what's right for you. You have to love yourself and remove yourself from a situation if you know it's not going to bring you happiness. Then we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So mirror usually talks about you and the other person. So it looks like whatever's happening here might be mutual, which is easier, but doesn't make it any less harder, especially if it's a marriage. Okay, Aquarius, those are your love messages for the week. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. And I do private readings if anyone needs one. Just hit me up via email. My email is in the description box below, and I'll see you next week.